Is this good? Okay, I think this is good. What's up, peoples?
Hey, how y'all doing? Hey, doing it breaking it down.
Okay, wait. No, I know you're probably mad at me right now because it's been a whole year or so since I made a video. But the queen has been, doing some stuff. You know what I mean? I've been going through school. I graduated. And that's gonna be the topic of this video today, actually. It's been a long time since I made a video, so I might be a little bit like out of it right now, but we'll try. We'll try, y'all. Today we're gonna be talking about basically do's and don'ts of high school for incoming freshmen as a graduated high school senior. I am class of 2026. If you already don't know, it is currently like July while I'm filming this. Don't know when it's going to be put out, but I'm going to college in about 1 month. I just had an idea that maybe I should just help you guys out and give you guys some notes of the high school experience and what to do, what not to do, who to make friends with, who not to make friends with, and the type of things that you should, go about high school for incoming freshmen only. If you're a sophomore or junior, you can listen to this, but I'm pretty sure it won't really apply to you because you already been through it already. But this is for incoming freshmen of freshman high school year. I forgot what class it is. Class is 129, 30. Dang. That's um so coming into high school, what do I have to say? Coming into high school, my experience in high school, I really didn't have that much going on. Like shade, coming out of middle school to high school is kind of like a weird journey because it's like you're just now getting out of your childhood and you're starting to get a lot more grown. People are starting to get a lot more weird and things are starting to get a lot more harder. Definitely not just with schoolwork, but just with in life general. You're gonna have to start learning how to build a reputation for yourself, learning how to, maneuver through life and certain personality traits, certain people that clash with you, certain people who don't clash with you, certain people who don't like you, certain people who do like you. It's really wishy washy, it's really two sided, and that's a lot of problems with going into high school, but it's not even to worry about. My high school experience was pretty good. Honestly, out of my old 4 years, I've had a pretty good high school experience. Now, was it the best? No, but was it pretty good? Yes. Um, I would say that freshman year is the year to basically just come in with a fresh mind. Like I would say, come in when you're on your P's and Q's, but do not come in knowing that thinking that you know everything that you run the school. You don't run LA.
I run LA. I run LA. I run LA.
Fans want to see. If you come into school acting like you know everything and you're gonna be like, oh yeah, I know this, blah blah blah, and I'm on this and I'm on that, blah blah blah. People are not going to like you. People are not going to message you, and sincerely, people are going to look at you like you're crazy, which you are being. Um, but I will also say, don't worry about other people. Don't worry about, oh, who likes me, who doesn't like me, who likes this, who doesn't like this. Because there's nothing to worry about, honestly, because we're all gonna grow out of it most eventually, and we're all gonna get better in different ways. So I wouldn't even worry about it for real. But for my freshman experience, I would say when I came in freshman year, it was a lot more fresh because I was from a different city. So I came back to the city where I actually live at, and I went to a different middle school in a different city. So I came back to the city where I lived at specifically and went to high school there. It was kind of like a small school, so it really isn't out there like any other public school. I wouldn't call it private because it was a public school, but it was kind of like a small school, but people still knew about us. In that sense of that, I mean, it was a pretty good. We had a pretty good sports team. It was a lot about sports, a lot about sports. Like you would think it's the World Cup, the where them teachers and them coaches do not play about sports. You would think it's literally the World Cup. Um, I would say that faculty was really nice. I love my faculty. I love my teachers. And but this is like coming into high school. um be friends with your faculty and teachers because they're going to help you out in ways you do not understand, and they're going to look out for you if they actually mess with you. But try your best to also be respectful and know how to talk to adults. Don't come in here acting like adults are your friend, because they can be, But you got to remember, you are younger, 10 times younger than them. They seen the plays, they seen the dude, and they've been graduated high school and college to be in this position right now. So do not come in here acting like you know everything, acting like, like, oh, they're your friends or you could talk to them in any kind of way and they're like, blah, blah, blah. Some teachers are sure like that and some teachers are not. You can tell which ones are, obviously, but do not come in here thinking that that's going to be the rundown with all the faculty and staff. They're going to be your friend. They're going to be your, oh, so let's do this, let's do that, and talking to them about anything. I mean, you could talk to them about anything, especially ones you could talk with, like counselors and stuff like that. Those are ones you should go with personal problems. Now, don't talk to no front office desk clerk about your mom and dad or getting separated like that because they're not gonna care, and you know what they're gonna do? They're gonna be messy. Yeah, they're gonna be messy. They're gonna be like, oh, you thought you could talk to me? You thought you can tell me information? Oh, that's so funny.
What you out here being messy for?
You're getting blackmailed. Give me 10 grand right now. No, seriously, don't go into don't go into like faculty and staff and stuff like that and they acting like you know them or acting like they're gonna be your friend, which you can make friends with them, you could be cordial, you could be nice as much as you can be. But do not sit here and act like, oh yeah, we're gonna be best buddies, we're gonna be best friends and tell them personal stuff. You can get like that on a personal level, but don't just come in there acting like that, okay? Okay. But back to my personal experience. I would say my personal experience, I did not have friends. Crazy to say, as much friends as I have now, I did not have friends at all. Like, and it's really a line between friends and people that you just know. School friends and people that you actually are friends with in real life, it's a difference. It's a really difference, and you have to learn how to separate that. You have to learn where people will be like, okay, we're just friends because we only talk in class, in school, or friends that, oh yeah, I'm gonna call you after school, I'm gonna text you after school, or let's go meet up this place, let's go meet up that place. And sometimes your friends that you say you want to meet up with are not always your friends, and it's really to be very wary on friends in coming into the school, like new and old, people you brought from people you brought from middle school, and people you just met now. Please be wary of them because they're not gonna always be the best. They're not always going to be there for you, and they're not always going to be there for you, if you know what I mean. Like, they're going to be really weird, they're going to be really toxic, you're going to be like, oh, okay, let's be friends, and then you start talking to them and start realizing how weird they are genuinely are. And don't get me wrong, these are people's kids, I'm going to leave it alone, but some people's kids are genuinely crazy. Okay, so I would say as the first rule, I'm gonna go over rules and do's and don'ts. The first rule is to stop trying to impress everybody. Actually, like, stop trying to impress everybody. Don't come into school like, you can have your fit, you can have your fit on, you can have your personality like cleaned out, you can have your fit on, fresh hair done, nails done, everything did. Like, you can have all that going on. But don't sit here and start to be like and start don't be mean to people who don't have the type of stuff that you do too. Do not be mean. Like, if you're coming into high school and you're gonna be like mean to be like, oh yeah, she doesn't have the newest J's, or she doesn't have this, or they don't have that, or they don't do this, or they don't wear this, or they're not gonna do that. Don't start doing that. That's how you make enemies first day. And I'm pretty sure juniors and seniors are gonna pick up on that. They definitely are, and be wary of that because you never know whose little sister you're messing with or whose little brother you're messing with. So please be wary. Like, please, I'm begging you. Okay, but yes, don't try to impress everybody. Not everybody's here to be impressed. Don't try to impress these seniors because, like, oh yeah, let's go talk to the seniors. Let's go talk to the grown men. Let's go talk to the grown women. Back up, because not only are you weird, and the person that ever tries, and the seniors and juniors that try to get with you are weird, and they're gonna catch a case. Court law, court of law. But don't try to like impress them or sit here and try to, oh, blah blah. I'm like this and I'm like that and I get down. No. Don't try to impress nobody. Just be yourself. Be gentle with it. Like, this is your first time coming into school. Of course, you want to show your personality, but don't sit here and try to be like, oh, yeah, I'm going to be like this and I'm going to be like that and I'm popping. No, please. I beg of you, stop. Stop. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. You're gonna look back and be like, oh, why did I act like that? You know what I mean? Like the things I used to say, guys. I can't even get into it for real. But still though, do not popularity does not pay your tuition. Popularity does not make your mama get money. Popularity does not help you in any kind of way unless it's you're willing to make certain friendships and certain groups that actually are your friends, okay? Do not try to impress nobody. Being known isn't the same as being respected because it's just as much as you try to impress everybody, those same people that you're trying to impress might go behind your back and be like, hey, she's like wilding or she's crazy or they're crazy. Ew, whatever. You know what I mean? So don't try to impress nobody. Okay, next I want to say is to join clubs. Join clubs. Yeah, yeah. It might be your freshman year, but my school we couldn't join clubs until like a little bit of sophomore year or late sophomore year, or at least like early sophomore year, because we weren't adjusted to the school yet. So we couldn't just be joining clubs and not, especially with GPAs, because certain clubs require you to have a certain GPA. So I wouldn't say, oh, just join a club to join a club. I would say join a club that actually sounds nice and work towards joining that club. If your school lets you join clubs immediately, just join one. Join one you see you might like. But if you have to have certain requirements for that club, please make sure you actually want to be in that club. I have my own mistakes, and I'm not gonna give any names or anything like that of clubs I didn't want to be in or clubs that, I got in when I was little or a freshman, and now I didn't really participate in them when I got older. So let's try to actually, find a club that we might actually like and work our way to trying to get in that club and actually do stuff in that club. Don't just get in the club just to get in the club. Come on now. Come on now. Let's not do that. Okay. Um oh, and about joining clubs, I would say I had outside organizations too. Make sure you go talk to your guidance counselor, talk to the front office and ask them like, "Oh, what are some outside organizations I can join that I have right now that I can join to that I can be a part of right now that might build me on my resume or build me on my credit and build me on my portfolio." Now, you shouldn't be thinking or stressing too much about this stuff because you just entered high school. But it still does matter. People say, "Oh, it doesn't matter. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it." They're lying. They're lying to you. They're lying. They're telling the untruth. Run as quickly as you can. Don't believe something they say because they're lying. It actually does matter, and the more that you can grasp when you're not dealing with stuff is the more that you should be trying to grasp. Like if you can handle more classes or you can handle APs, you can handle honors. Please try to grab at least one if you can handle it. If you have the mental capacity to handle one, please try to get one because they're gonna matter. They're gonna matter, especially whatever college you choose up going to when you get to your senior. They're gonna matter. So it's best to try to get up on that just to help. You know what I mean? But I had an outside organization. I am an Upper Bound alumni, and it might be like, oh, what's that? What's that? What's that? I'm gonna have the link down in the description of the video so that you can get some idea of what it is, and also my other clubs and stuff like that I joined. But I was an Upper Bound participant, and basically what it is to prepare you for college. And I didn't get into this club around like what I would say end of sophomore year. I got into it and I started going to the meetings and stuff like that, and it was pretty good. You also got paid for it, but it was pretty good, and that's why I say it helps you out a lot because not only do you prepare for college, but you also get paid doing it, and then you also learned how to maneuver with certain people, certain things, go on certain trips, go to certain colleges. It helps out a lot, and I feel like Overbound has definitely helped me out a lot. But besides that, I feel like you should join outside organizations like stuff like that because it can help you out, even internships, even if it's just for the summer. Try it out, it might actually be really fun. I've had an internship at this local HBCU, Claflin University, over the summer. This was my sophomore year, not my freshman year, guys. As a freshman, I was definitely not in the mindset of thinking about stuff like this, so I didn't get to experience it firsthand, which is my fault because I wasn't asking. I didn't know the notes. I just didn't. I went in head first. I didn't have any help. You know what I mean? So I got adjusted sophomore year is where it really starts to get better. But yeah, I went to a Catholic University internship and I got a good little lot of money from it, but it's stuff like that, internships, clubs, organizations, they're going to help you out. They're here for you, you're not here for them. Don't try to impress them with, oh yeah, I did this and I did that and I'm here to help out. They're here to help you. Get a scholarship or a club that's here to help you. Okay. Um, Back to building relationships with teachers. Please, I mean, please, like I say, do not make them seem to be out like they're your friends. Some of them teachers do not play. Some of them do play. If they do play, hey. If they don't play, cut it. I've had teachers either get fired for being so close to students, like at the neck, and I've had teachers get upset with teachers and lash out because other students were too close to them. I had teachers get fired because relationships were going on with those students. Yes, you do not want to get in the middle of that. You do not want to maneuver like that. Especially freshman year, do not want to maneuver like that. Please have a healthy relationship. If you end up, of course, my camera died. Of course, it did. But yeah, please do not have a relationship with your teacher that is too close for a freshman year. And please, I mean, please do not sit here and try to basically be enemies with your teacher. Like if they give you a bad grade, don't sit here and be like, "Oh, I don't like this teacher, because they give me a bad grade because they're so mean. They're so they don't know you. They don't know you. You don't know them. Give them some time. They don't get better within the semester. That doesn't still mean you get the dog them out. That just means that they are not the teacher to be messed with or played with, which leave them alone. Honestly, I would say leave them alone because sometimes they might get better on in your next 3 years. They might get better, they might not. But let's not dog them out just too early because that's how you create enemies with teachers, and you don't want to do that because you might end up having their class later on in the season. Also, you want to build a good relationship with teachers and those certain teachers because you might want they might give you a little bit extra on the test. They might give you a little bit of extra credit. They might let you pass. And that's what you need to pass. That's what you're all really here for. You're here for diploma. You're not really here to sit here and be like this is your life because high school is not your life. It's just 4 years, just like any other 4 year school or college or middle school. High school is not your life. Okay, it's a part of your life that makes a majority of it, but 20 years from now, you're not gonna look back and be like, "Huh, I really wish I didn't say that," blah, 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 because it's whatever. Okay. But yeah, I would say make friends with teachers because you might want recommendation letters. You might want, a extra credit, something like that. Just be nice to them. And they'll probably be nice to you, but if they're not, that's too bad. I'm so sorry. That's not my problem. Not my problem. Um, I would say don't wait to senior year to care about your GPA. That was me, honestly. When I realized junior year that I had like a mid GPA and I wasn't like high up there. I thought I was high up there because I was getting A's and B's on a roll all my life. So I was like, oh yeah, I got a good GPA. Then I realized I was like, wait, my GPA is like literally so mid. Like it's literally middle. It's not eating right now. It's not giving. And I'm sitting here applying for, any kind of scholarship or internship or I don't know, college, and I'm sitting here like, oh dang, maybe my GPA is not that good. Yeah, anyways, yeah, I wouldn't say don't wait till your senior year to like do anything. I would say don't wait till your senior to care. Like I kind of waited till my senior to care to like actually care about what scholarships I'm getting, what honors I'm getting, what this and that I'm getting, because I was last minute and I was focused on the wrong things, which you're gonna get into later of what to focus on and what not to focus on. But I was focused on the wrong things, and it wasn't eating. It wasn't eating, no. But I would say please focus. The freshman year matters, sophomore year matters, junior year matters. Your GPA matters, guys. Like you can have fun, make sure to have fun while you at it. I would never say put your mental health and all that into behind your education, but please make sure to be able to balance it. It's all about balance. It's all about being able to shoot the mood. You know what I mean? So no, don't like sit here and try to, oh yeah, I gotta do this, I gotta do that, I gotta do that. No, take your time, enjoy the ride, because you're only a freshman, but make sure to take accountability what's not This make sure to just understand what's in the future and what your future holds for you if you do certain things right about now in freshman year. Okay. Um, I would want to say don't compare your timeline, okay? And this is kind of advice for people who are sophomores and juniors more than freshmen for real. But I would say don't compare your timeline. If your best friend from middle school just got a boyfriend, don't sit here and try to follow her up and be like, "Oh yeah, I want a boyfriend now too." If your homeboy just got a girlfriend, and you're like, okay, well, I want to get a girlfriend too, and I want this and I want that because they got it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Like it's not even just like about oh jealousy nothing like that, but it's really just about don't compare you like just don't compare. Comparison is a thief of joy, and you need to stop learning how to compare and more like how to contrast. How do you gonna be different from everybody else? Um, I would say this is advice for more of sophomores and juniors because in junior year is like a time where you're gonna start getting into, people are gonna start having cars, people are gonna start having, dates and girlfriends and boyfriends that they met over the years, and it's gonna get really messy probably. Um, and people are going to start, knowing a lot more things. So please, freshman year, do not compare your timeline to anybody else. Yeah, I would say don't compare to anybody because they're not you. And I would say grasp onto your childhood while you can because it starts to get real. After sophomore year, it starts to get real. It starts to get real. People are going to start playing in your face. Parents are gonna start playing in your face. People are gonna start playing in your face, and you're gonna be sitting here like, "Oh my god, what did I do?" And you didn't do nothing but grow up. So please, this don't compare yourself to anybody else. Try your best to stand out, but try not to stand out too much to where you're like obviously doing it just to stand out. You know what I mean? Like don't force it. That's all I gotta say. Don't force it. But you do you, you do you, you stand out, you be you, and if you can't, don't be somebody else. I don't know. I would say yeah. Take pictures. Like save the memories, y'all. I can when I look back at my high school gallery photos from my phone, all I can see is a bunch of clear, blurry pictures, no good pictures, no nothing. Make sure to take photos, make sure to take videos, make sure to take, memories, and make sure to basically just actually take pictures. Like seriously, I'm not kidding. If you're at a football game with your friends, your first homecoming, um, try to take some pictures. Try to get active. Especially try to get active. Like you know what I mean. Aside from joining clubs, try to get active in your school with homecomings, football games. Try to make some new friends. But we're gonna get into that later. But yeah, take pictures is what I would say. Your reputation matters. You do not have to be fake. Like genuinely, generally, you do not have to be fake. Um, don't be like no fake loser who's just trying to impress everybody, who's just trying to basically be popular because you want to make a bunch of friends out of it. Don't do that. Like, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't be fake. Don't be rude. Don't be mean. And don't try to play stupid. And I mean like this because I did this. I tried to play stupid and basically tried to dumb myself down to be friends with people. If you're smarter than you think you are, you know what I mean? If you feel like you're smart, do not dumb yourself down to fit in with these losers. I'm telling you, don't dumb yourself down to fit in with losers. These YNs and these girls and these boys who act like, they're popular because the jock popular thing is actually real guys. People are actually really slow because they're focused more on the qualities of being popular than the qualities of being something later on in life. They're not here to actually learn or actually have fun. They're here to really have fun and do a bunch of other stuff. I'm not gonna say it, but like if you know what I mean. But no, like don't sit here and try to make yourself feel like you're dumb yourself down for anybody. Don't sit here and try to Just don't. All I gotta say is just don't. Just don't. Just don't. Because your reputation matters, and people will remember that later on in the years. I'm telling you, they would. You probably be like, they won't probably remember this in 3 years. They probably will. They probably will. And but I'm not saying that oh you should be embarrassed, but just try not to critically damage your social image so quickly with crazy stuff from freshman year. You can have fun, but don't do too much. Okay, guys? Like not don't do too much. But also I want to say think outside the box. Like turn it up. Turn up. This is your freshman year. Turn up. But it's not I'm not saying like turn up to where you go wild, you go crazy, you run to school. Turn up to where it's subtle, it's meaningful, and it makes sense. You know what I mean? Don't go this don't go being crazy, being ah! Like don't go being like that because it's only going to end up worse for you because not only are teachers going to look at you like oh yeah he's the bad kid he's crazy and they're going to treat you different but also other kids around you are not only with your popularity or whenever you get popular if you do get popular if you don't people are also going to look at you like oh that's the dude that be doing all that's the dude that be doing too much or that's the girl that be saying all this and doing all that she's not you know what I mean don't do that. I would say with grades it's more of a if you get a bad grade on a test, it's okay. Like, just try again. If you can't try again, oh well, you know what I mean? Just try your best to study. Like I say, don't be mental going crazy over no grade. Just take your time, do what you can, and use your ability to the most. Like, just study. If you don't want to study, just remember. Would hate to say it because I'm like pretty smart. So, like, it's a I'm pretty smart, so I never really had to focus that much on grades. Like, it usually just came to me because I'm just like, I have the brain of a mastermind. Like,
See, I'm telling you, I have the mind of a master. I have the mind of a mastermind. What's that? I don't know.
mastermind. Like, what? I have the brain of a, yeah, I have the brain of a mastermind. So honestly, I'm just smart like that. So I didn't have to worry about grades that much. I didn't have to worry about grades that much. So I wouldn't say worry about grades too much. Just make sure you remember and make sure you're actually proactively trying in school. Because I know some of you kids do not want to try in school. You want to use AI for everything. Yeah, we know. We know you're going to use Gemini. We know you're going to use ChatGPT. Don't. I'm kidding. Actually, do. Like, I'm actually so for real. Like, if you're going to use AI, at least use it smart. Don't use it to do everything in your, like, don't use it to do everything. I didn't use it to do everything. I use it to do minor stuff. Like, I couldn't if I know I couldn't like make an essay in time, I would use ChatGPT to do it. If I know I couldn't gather this information in a matter of time because I had other things going on in my life, I used ChatGPT to do it. I use AI to do it. But I'm not saying use AI for everything. I'm just saying use AI to help you with minor inconveniences and things you don't know how to do. Don't use AI on every single thing. You actually have to learn how to think for yourself because that's gonna matter when you graduate. I'm telling you, it's gonna matter. I'm in college right now actually, and I'm taking college classes. It's gonna matter when you graduate if you actually know your stuff because it's gonna come back around. You might not always have the chance to cheat. So please take it accordingly, use AI accordingly, and actually try to understand the subject that you're learning because it's gonna come back to bite you later on in college. Promise you that. Another one I would say, relationships. Okay, relationships. This is for freshmen, juniors, and sophomores. I'm giving advice to every single one of y'all, actually, but it really just is for freshmen in general. Relationships. I know y'all just got out of middle school, but that does not mean you should be busting it down to any boy that comes your way. That does not mean you be busting it down to any girl that sends you a DM. That does not mean be fast, okay? You're not grown. I'm kidding, I'm kidding, I'm kidding. I was grown too. I'm not gonna even go lie to you. I was grown too, so I'm not gonna sit here and give you like a whole lecture about, you wanting to explore a connection. But like you wanted to explore a connection. I'm not gonna give you no whole entire rundown, but all I'm gonna say is do not sit here and try to be on these relationship and like don't try to make you seem like oh yeah I want to get a relationship I want to do this and I want to do that because that was my first instinct of getting to high school too. Yeah, like okay, this is for the girls, okay? For the girls, do not sit here and try. This is for the girls and the gals, okay? For the girls and gals, do not sit here and try to be all up in a boy face, okay? I'm telling you right now, don't try it. Cause I mean, freshman year is even worse if you're trying to get. Don't try to get with the upperclassmen because they're not worried about you. I'm telling you, do not try to get with no upperclassmen because not only is your heart gonna break because they're gonna be leaving soon, and it might be even more messy and more hoish. Don't try to get with no upperclassmen. And if you're gonna date in your age like a freshman year, don't make it all about your personality. I swear there's so many birds in this world that it could be a whole this world earth can be a nest itself. Do not try to be a bird and try to go follow up whoever you're trying to like imitate or whatever to go find some love, to go find a relationship your freshman year. You just got out of middle school, so I'm pretty sure you're probably like questioning yourself like, okay, well maybe I want to find love. Maybe I want to explore a connection. Don't make that your whole personality. And if you're gonna explore a connection, please make sure it's a genuine one and not you're just trying to be in everybody else's pants. Okay? I know you guys. I know you're trying to think. I know you're thinking about it. I know you're thinking about it. Don't do it. Don't try to sit here and follow up every other guy, every other dude, because they're not gonna sit here and mess around with you. And most of these guys, they're not good. They're not good. That's why I say it's best to wait till like end your sophomore year, junior year to start trying to date. Honestly, because you'll be well adjusted to high school. You know the ins and outs. And not only that, I feel like you would know people a lot more, and you would have a lot more people to understand time. Don't be trying to get to high school just to date. You know what I mean? Just to go off and find somebody. Don't do that. Don't stop it. And that's advice for the boys too. Do not try to sit here in these girls' faces and lead them on, mismanage them, disrespect them, sit here and be messy. Don't try to do it. Don't do it because it's not cool. It's not fair. It is not broish. It's not cool. Don't do that. Um, just stay out of drama. Stay out of drama. Most drama comes from relationships in high school. I'm telling you. That's really what it comes from. It stems from relationships. It really does. And that's really where it all comes down. Because I had a lot of drama in high school where most of the drama came from relationships. And it's stupid because I would hate when girls or boys will argue about a girl or a boy. Like, why are we fighting? Why are we fighting about a man? Why are we fighting about a woman who treated y'all both wrong? It's so many fights I didn't seen where men and women have fought and literally just for over somebody else. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. It's not worth it, guys. It's not. It's not. It's not worth it. Please don't do that. Like, but if you want to go be a bird, go ahead. Cause I'm TT. I'm TT. Cause I'm sweet TT. I would just say that here's the do's and the don'ts. So please listen up. Yourself. Ask questions. Keep your grades up. Make sure to make memories. Try new things. Please save money. That's one of the major reasons why I'm broke right now. Save money, guys. Save money. You might be looking at like the new phone case like, oh, I need a new phone case or I need this and that. Do you really? 'Cause do you really? Go to your counselor. I love my counselor, so I feel like my counselor and me are just like locked in. So I never had any problems with my counselors. So I would say, yeah, please take a bite in your counselors and please confide in your counselors. Talk to them, tell them your problems, tell them what's up, tell them what's not working and what's working. Because either they would be your best friend or not be your best friend. Hopefully in your scenario they'll be your best friend, because like mine did. Um, and make sure to leave your comfort zone at home. Life in high school is not supposed to be your comfort zone. Teachers are not going to be on your neck 24/7 as they did in middle school, saying that, okay, kids, line up. Okay, we're going to the cafeteria. We're going to lunch. And most high schools in America, or at least most high schools where I'm from, we have the choice to not only go to lunch, but we could also not go to lunch. We can either have lunch or not have lunch, or in most cases, you're not able to skip class. Say, please leave your comfort zone at home. Make some new friends, make memories, say hey to people, like, you know what I mean? Ask people's names. What's one conference teacher started that I always think is like the best is asking people's names. Like when I'm just, either you can start with a joke or be funny or be like, oh, can I sit there? Or like, what's your name? You know what I mean? Stuff like that. And if they're not messing with you, Get up and walk away. I'm kidding. But no, seriously though, I would say if they're not messing with you and they have like some kind of office standish vibe going on to them, leave them alone. They don't even need to be talking. You don't need to waste your time on them. Um, those are my do's. My don'ts are a lot. I would say don't skip class. Don't skip class, guys. I know it sounds good in paper, like, oh, skip class, skip teaching, skip learning, but also get in trouble, get found, and get wrote up. And you do not want too many write ups. I've got like a couple of them, but like I never fully did got write ups like that because I was a good kid. But so basically, all I'm saying is my do's and don'ts. Okay, so my don'ts are definitely don't skip class. Do not skip class, guys. It's not even worth it for real. Do not start no drama. Please don't start no drama. This is not Love Island. This is not like your TV show, whatever. This is not 13 Reasons Why. This is not Ever After High. This is not Heartbreak High. Okay, like this is not those shows. So please don't start no drama when you get into school. Like just come in there smooth, chill, and hopefully the drama finds you. You don't start it. Not chase popularity. It's not as good as it seems. Okay, everybody knows your name. So what? Okay, like you say hey to people, everybody knows who you are. You say you have a lot of friends. So what? What does that benefit you except for having friends? Okay, it's good to have friends. Okay, but not do not let popularity get inside your mind. Okay, I want to say please keep up with yourself. By the way, like mentally wise, and not only just mentally wise, physically. I don't want y'all coming in here smelling. I don't want y'all coming in there smelling like who did it and why. Please make sure you keep under deodorant on, brush your teeth, keep your hair smelling nice. Cause yes, and make sure your clothes are clean too. Sometimes, cause funk could get in your clothes. Do not come into school smelling musty, cause that's how you automatically get looked at like you're crazy. Like people do not want to do that. People do not want to deal with that. Um, I want to say, do not let any relationships get in the way, out of your way. Don't let relationships ruin your mind, ruin your experience. High school is not all about relationships or who you're dating. Okay, it could be fun, it could be exciting, but it does not, run your whole entire life. Okay, please, let's not do that. Walking in the hallway, that's one of my pet peeves. I might do a different video of my pet peeves in high school, but one of my pet peeves is people walking slow, especially if you know you got class. Please do not be that person that walks slow. Like, please, I'm telling you, because some people walk fast, some people walk slow, and that's okay. But don't be that person to walk slow on purpose and then expect somebody to not walk past you or budge past you. If you're walking slow on purpose and you know you're walking because you're going at incorrect speed versus everybody else in the hallway, or you're even on the wrong side of the hallway. I used to hate when those people used to be clicked up and they'll go out a hallway and end up pushing people because they're so like they're built like you built a whole wall to walk through a hallway. Come on now. But yeah, don't be one of those people who do that. Like that's not cool, that's not true, and that's not what the fans want to see.
That's not what the fans, literally what the fans don't want to see.
Do not wait until sophomore year or even senior year to get involved. Please get involved now so you don't have to worry about that when you're getting your senior year or junior year. I'm telling you guys, junior year is the worst year. I'm gonna tell you that right now by experience. Junior year is your worst year. It goes down here from there. But senior year gets, of course, better. And of course, graduation gets better. Do not spend your whole 4 years living in agony and pain, okay? Have fun, try your best to have fun, get out there, get out your comfort zone, and actually try to manage high school, okay? Don't sit here with a mission, don't sit here with a propaganda in your mind, like, okay, I'm gonna rule the school. Don't do that. Just come in there and have fun and be chill, do your best, and yeah, that's all I have to say. I'm gonna try to put more videos out. I know I have been like kind of a little, you know, absent, but I'm gonna try to put more videos out, whether it's vlogs or more videos like these. I don't really know yet, but we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Um, but yeah.